Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm here with Evidence 111 on iOS, and I'm excited to give it a try. Enjoy!
Evidence number 111 is an interactive audio story. You will only see basic controls on your display without any graphics. You can fast forward, pause, or rewind the game at any time using the buttons on the top control panel. Your progress in the game is saved automatically. For the best experience, put on your headphones, close your eyes, and immerse yourself in the mystery of evidence number 111.
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? This is Judy. I'm calling all patrols. Please report. Jim? Alice? I'm calling all patrols. Respond, goddammit!
In certain moments, the story will pause, and you will be able to decide how your character, Constable Alice Wells, will act or react. You will confirm your decision by swiping your fingers on the screen. If you want to choose the first option and report to the radio, swipe to the right. If you want to choose the second option and play a joke on the woman on the radio, swipe left. If you want Alice to repeat all the options, swipe up.
Shall I report to Judy or play a joke on her?
Judy, this is your conscience. Why did you eat Alice's sandwich from the fridge? Why? She had her name on it. Her name!
Is that you, Alice? What are you doing? What the hell are you thinking? Cut the act and tell me where you are.
Judy sounds upset. I'm at a petrol station around 25 miles from town. Judy, is something happening?
Listen to me carefully. I'm sending Wilson and Bowers over to you. I need you guys to close the road down and check everyone who tries to go into town. Understand? If anyone tries to drive through, you will stop them no matter what. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Some of your decisions result directly from the situation that you have just heard. These are usually the moments when other characters require a clear yes or no answer from you. Swipe your finger to the right if yes, you understand what Judy is asking from you, or if the answer is no, you do not understand the instructions and would like Judy to repeat them, swipe to the left. The positions of yes to the right and no to the left remain the same throughout the whole game.
Do I understand what Judy wants?
I understand. Of course I do.
Alice, this is really important.
Am I saying it's not?
Then repeat what I want from you.
Am I a child or something?
Alice?
In certain situations, Alice will be able to choose from 3 options. In such cases, you will pick the third option by swiping down the screen. The positions of the first and second options remain unchanged.
Shall I repeat the orders to Judy or not answer at all? Or maybe I should ask what's going on.
Then repeat the orders for me.
Judy, please, calm down.
Alice!
Calm down. Tell me what's going on. Who are we looking for?
The state police called. Apparently somebody started shooting at them from a car. Before they were even able to notice what was going on, the car was gone. The only thing they know is that the car is heading towards us.
What?
Be careful, Alice.
Damn it. That can't... What was that? He was driving like a... That must have been him. I can't let him get away.
Now you know everything you need to uncover the mystery of evidence number 111. However, be cautious about your decisions. How the story unfolds is solely up to you.
I need to go after him. Damn, they're fast. What kind of car is that? I can't keep up with him.
Shall I call for backup or try to catch him alone?
Judy? Hello?
Alice?
Judy, I think I've seen the car there.
That's what you said.
Damn it! Judy, do you copy?
Alice, what's the thing?
Oh, damn it! To all patrols, this is Constable Wells. I'm chasing a suspect driving into town on A31. The suspect is driving a green Lotus Elite.
10 years later.
You're now listening to the all-request hour on Big Radio, the best rock music in Southern England. It's Friday the 30th of September 1985, 10:35 p.m. And what you just heard was Only Physically by a band called Sucker. Next up, we've got the weather forecast. The meteorologists expect the current torrential rains to continue throughout the weekend.
Talking and play another song.
A flood emergency has been announced in 7 locations. If you can, stay inside and stay safe. And now we have another caller who would like us to play a song for them. Who do I have on the line?
This is Alice.
Hello, Alice. Where are you calling us from?
From work.
And what do you do for a living?
Shall I tell him I'm a police officer? I'm a police officer.
Wow! So here you have it, dear listeners. You better behave or you'll have to deal with Alice. And now what would you like us to play for you?
It doesn't matter, just something comforting.
Oh, what's wrong? You're not feeling well?
I've got a headache, but I have some pills here. I just haven't taken them yet.
Well, I hope you don't have any drugs in there. Just kidding. Anyway, I hope you feel better soon. I would like to dedicate our next song not only to Alice, but also to other police officers, drivers, doctors, and everyone else who has to be at work during this rainy night.
For God's sake. Shall I pick it up? This is Chief Inspector Ellis Wells speaking. Hello, is anyone there? I'm not really in the mood for jokes this late at night. What?
Miss Wells, do you remember the night of September 13th, 1975? You were on duty back then as well. You were chasing a green sports car. Do you remember what happened?
Maybe. I don't know. What's this supposed to be? Who are you? What's your point?
Do you remember a young 10-year-old boy you saw lying on the road? Do you remember how you stepped on the brakes when you saw him?
I don't know what you're talking about. What the hell do you want?
And do you remember how you drove away shortly after that and left him there?
That never happened. Who are you?
It doesn't matter. This is about you. Surely you were aware of what would happen if anyone found out about that little boy. Luckily for you, I am willing to keep quiet about your wrongdoing. If you are reasonable. And don't do anything stupid.
Who is it? I have to do something. Should I record the call? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't care what lies you've made up about me.
As you wish. In that case, I will call other phone numbers as well. There are a lot of people who would like to find out about you and that boy.
If you want to blackmail me,
Do not worry. It's not a big deal. There is an evidence room at your police station, and you, as the chief inspector, have a key to this room. If you do not want me to call all of the newspapers and radio stations in London, you will use that key to unlock that room and take something for me.
just theoretically, if I took your threat seriously, which I don't, what should I take?
It is a sealed brown envelope, which is registered under evidence number 111. Just a small thing. Without opening the envelope, you will bring it to the Harbour Watch Inn on Cork Island, near Caswell Bay, tomorrow evening.
What? Where?
Harbour Watch Inn.
Number 5.
I am very much looking forward to our meeting. Until then, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
That can't be possible. After so many years. Who could have seen me back then? I guess there's nothing I can do but listen. I should go get that envelope now while the station isn't busy. But maybe I should get my stuff first. I won't have time for that later. I was also able to record a part of that phone call. I could listen to it. Should I go get the envelope, pack my stuff, or listen to the recording? I'd better go now before the station gets too busy. A brown envelope. Evidence number 111. I don't even remember what could be in there. But who has been able to find out what happened that night? After 10 years. I remember that little boy very well. He had blonde hair. It was shiny even in the dark. I'd better go. I need to find out exactly where Harbour Watch Inn is.
Play by Ears presents Zoe Robbins, Rosamund Pike, Mike Bodie, Richard Reed, Kenny Blythe, Abigail Rice, Jamie Marshall, Atom Uniac, Rebecca Reesness, Paul Coltofiano, Michael Pitton, and James Beaumont. In the interactive audio story, Evidence number 111.
Here I am. Harbour Watch Inn. The typical 3-story Victorian house. It's like a picturesque mansion on a remote island. I would even consider holidaying here, but not for this weather. I should go inside. The rain's getting stronger. So, I'm finally here. Strange. This place looked bigger from the outside. And it doesn't look that nice inside. Musty smell. Tacky modern sofas.
Greetings, ma'am. Welcome to the Harbour Watch Inn. May I help you?
What? Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, you looked so lost in your thoughts. Do you have a reservation?
And you are?
My name is Ethel. Ethel Washington. I'm a receptionist here.
I see.
Is something wrong, darling?
No, sorry, I'm fine.
You're lucky you even made it here, dear. The ferry was close to not even getting to the island at all. But let's get you warmed up by the fireplace now, shall we? Here, let me take your coat and bags.
No. I mean, don't worry about it. I can handle it.
Well, as you wish. Once you would like to check in, I'll be behind the desk over there.
There is no way I'm leaving this suitcase. Should I check in, or should I first take a look around? I'd rather take a look around here first. Who knows if that person on the phone isn't sitting here somewhere and watching me? Why have they chosen this place? Are they from here? No, that doesn't seem right. That would put them in danger. I guess there's nothing I can do but keep an eye on everything and wait. It's not that big in here. I don't even have an actual reception, just a desk in a corner. Huh? But where does that door behind it lead? Oh, that's a dining room. And it even has a bar. I could use a drink, but should I be drinking right now? I'd better not drink. I need to stay focused. My head hurts even without whiskey. I could dry myself by the fireplace. It looks so warm there, and I'm still soaking wet from the rain. That painting on the wall is weird. A father, mother, and 7 children. Must be from the Victorian era, I'm guessing by the clothing. Crazy to think those kids are long gone now. That person must have fallen asleep by the fireplace. Should I take a closer look at him? A male, around 60 years old. Well dressed, but his shoes don't match his belt and his hands are coarse. He's just pretending to be elegant, since he's snoring like a pig. How can he even sleep in this noise? But he looks pretty happy. Not like someone who'd take pleasure in anonymous phone calls. However, that little family over there seems more suspicious. But I guess their thing is infidelity and domestic violence, not threats and blackmailing. Should I go over to them? Or should I try wake up the man sleeping by the fireplace? I should wait for them to stop arguing. I'll get myself a bit warm by the fireplace and try to wake up the man sleeping over there.
Oh, hold on. Where am I? Oh, pardon me. I must have fallen asleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
No, that's all right. You know, I can fall asleep anywhere. Now, I'm not sure, but I can't tell. Have we met already?
Unlikely. I just got here.
Then I'm delighted to meet you, miss. I love meeting new, friendly people. You don't get to meet many nice people in my profession.
Your profession?
Oh, yes. I'm a police officer, you know. My name's John Broderick. You may have heard of me. They wrote about me 6 times in the paper. Are you from Glasgow?
No, unfortunately.
Ah, what a shame. Glasgow is a lovely city. Unfortunately, not even there does the crime sleep. But neither do the police.
So you were just meditating here then? Is that right?
It's a vacation, you know. Even police officers need to relax on vacation so that we're sharp for the rest of the year. But I'm just talking about myself, and you haven't even introduced yourself, miss.
My name's Alice Wells.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Wells. Very pleased. And, if I may ask, what is it that you do, and where you're from? Don't be offended. I'm just a curious guy. Just a slight professional foible.
Should I admit I'm also a police officer? You may not believe it, but I'm a chief inspector.
Really?
What's your rank, Mr. Broderick?
Detective Sergeant, Miss... Excuse me,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Detective.
I'm sorry if I had any idea that you were a...
Just relax. We're not on duty.
And what police department do you belong to?
Farnham, in Surrey.
Ah, a smaller town.
Compared to Glasgow?
Well, of course, Glasgow is entirely different, you know. Murders, robberies. But, on the other hand, we don't have people coming to the station and complaining that somebody has stolen their sheep. Am I right? And what exactly are you doing here at Harbour Watch Inn? Vacationing as well?
You could say that.
Shame the weather isn't better. I'm leaving in 2 days, and so far it's been raining every single day. But just between the two of us, it seems like a bigger storm is raging inside the hotel. Do you see Mr. and Mrs. Caswell over there? Let me tell you, Mrs. Caswell is really nice, but she's also equally good at swearing and crying. My room is right next to theirs. Have you met them already?
Not yet, but... Caswell. That name sounds familiar.
You should go over and say hi. Mrs. Caswell personally wants to meet every guest that arrives. She probably doesn't have many friends, the poor thing. Go and introduce yourself.
Should I introduce myself to the Caswells or go to reception?
Can't you leave him alone for a minute? Let him play.
I want him to finish his donut.
He's already had dinner. This will only make him sick. He won't sleep at night.
Whereas you, on the other hand, will just fall asleep in the tub again.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't notice you at first. Hello.
My name is Alice Wells. I've just arrived. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Not in the slightest. Adele Caswell, it's so lovely to meet you. My husband and I were just, we've been discussing that we don't feel like going to sleep yet, do we, Richard?
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't know. Do you?
Oh, come on, Richard. Don't be rude. You know, my husband is a bit of an introvert. A lot of people tend to recognise him.
Oh, they do?
Allow me to introduce you. Richard Caswell, author of 3 novels and the winner of the Whitbread Award.
Caswell. I knew I'd heard that name before. I'm delighted to meet you.
Likewise. Have you read any of my books?
Not yet, but I've bought one. What's it called? Higher than the clouds?
High Above the Sky.
High Above the Sky. Yeah, that's it. I'll definitely read it soon.
Yeah, of course you will.
Oh, Richard, please excuse my husband. He's overworked. That's why we're here, actually. To relax a bit. All those award ceremonies, dinners, interviews, signings, parties, they take their toll on a person. Don't they, Richard? Hugo? Hugo, come here! Stop running around! You know children. Oh! Hugo, be careful! You've stepped on this lady's foot and almost knocked her down. Are you okay?
That little brat. Should I scold him? That's okay, ma'am. Nothing happened.
Are you sure?
Kids will be kids.
Oh, you're very kind. Now, do you hear me, Hugo? Apologise to Miss Wells. Well, when we do something bad, we need to apologise.
Haven't you heard your mother?
Sorry, Miss Wells.
That's okay, Hugo.
See, darling, isn't that better?
Mm-hmm.
Go play, Hugo.
We don't like to let him run around like this. You know, these old places.
What could possibly happen to him here? You could only step on someone else's foot, right?
You know, a certain Reverend McCarthy is staying here with us. Apparently, he's an exorcist. The receptionist has assured us that everything is all right, but, well...
I hope you don't believe in ghosts. It's nonsense.
My husband's right. However...
Stop it.
However...
Well, you know, at night, I hear some strange noises coming from the room above us. When I was complaining to the receptionist, she told me no one was staying there.
Might be mice. Wouldn't surprise me at all. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, I hope you're right. After all, as long as Reverend McCarthy is here, there is even a police officer staying here. Mr. Broderick. One feels safer already. Have you talked to him? In fact, I think he's sleeping over by the fireplace over there.
Yes, I've already talked to him.
He's a distinctive gentleman, don't you think?
He talks too much.
I've noticed.
It's true, he does like to talk a lot. Even when he's eating.
Some people generally talk too much.
Oh, Richard.
Please, excuse me, but I haven't even checked in at the reception yet.
Oh, no, we're sorry for keeping you here. Miss Wells, it's been very nice to meet you.
Bye for now.
Nice meeting you too.
And you should read that book.
May I check in?
I'll be with you in a second, darling. Just let me finish writing this. So, where do we have it? Aha, here. Please write your name here, your occupation here, the length of stay. Which room have you booked with us?
Number 5.
But, Mr. Broderick, are you going to sleep?
It's about time, Mrs. Washington. I'm an old man, you know. So we meet again. Good evening, dear colleague.
Good evening.
Shame it's so late. But tomorrow morning we definitely need to have a little chat. Have a good night.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry about that, but we've got a slight inconvenience here.
What kind of inconvenience?
It's about your room. It's currently unavailable.
Unavailable?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is someone else staying there?
Well, yes. And no.
Excuse me, but what does that mean? Yes and no?
Ma'am, you know, Reverend McCarthy arrived unexpectedly this morning, all the way from the United States.
Well, so?
There's no easy way to say this, but, the Reverend has arrived because of your room.
What?
Reverend McCarthy he's one of the biggest experts on the supernatural in the whole country. Right now, he's investigating your room. I've given him the keys. Nobody else is allowed in the room. In fact, nobody else can. The spare key's gone missing.
Miss Washington, if you're trying to scare me with spooky stories,
You have nothing to worry about. Everything is perfectly fine. It's just... nothing. Never mind. We will get a different room ready for you, dear.
A different room? But the person on the phone specifically said room number 5. Shall I argue with Miss Washington? Miss Washington.
Oh, call me Ethel, love.
If you believe in ghosts, well, that's your business. But I want the room I've booked.
Please, be reasonable.
I am. I'm not giving up my room just because of your boogeyman.
I am so incredibly sorry. Believe me, we're willing to help you, and of course you will receive a discount for this inconvenience. But I really cannot let you in room number 5. May I get you a different one, please?
Do I really have a choice at this point? Okay, what's available?
Thank you very much.
Hugo, what did we tell you about that running?
Please be careful, darling.
That's what we were going to say.
Well, didn't you tell me to let her play?
Well, sure, but...
Well, then next time, be so kind and don't question how I bring one more chance. Hugo, come now. Hugo, come here, darling. Let's go to the room.
Pardon the noise. The Caswells are full of energy. You know, a young family.
Do they argue a lot?
Sometimes. But don't worry, your new room will be perfectly quiet. You will be 1 floor above them.
What do you think of them?
Mr. Caswell is a bit grumpy, but he's a famous writer.
And what about his wife?
Supposedly, she's a lady of leisure. You know, she inherited a lot of money from her parents, so she can afford it. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't be talking about this.
Could I have my keys, please? I'm ready to go to bed tonight.
Right away, darling. Room number... Actually, it doesn't have a number. We usually don't offer this room to our guests. It used to be a staff bedroom. But no worries, it is spotless. It's on the 2nd floor and very quiet there. That is because the other guests are all on the 1st floor.
That sounds lovely.
Shall I call someone to help with your luggage, darling? Unfortunately, we are understaffed tonight, but our chef, Mr. Rogers, will gladly assist you.
That's all right, I can handle it myself.
Are you sure? It's not a problem. I will call Tom and...
No, I can handle it myself.
As you wish, my dear. The 2nd floor, at the end of the hallway. I hope you will enjoy your stay with us.
For sure. Is this where I'm supposed to sleep? Do they even dust in here? If this hotel is haunted, it's this room for sure. Okay. Just relax, Alice. It's all going to be fine. I'll hand over that damn evidence and be back home tomorrow. Everything's going to be all right. No one will ever find out. And what was I supposed to do back then? I wouldn't have been able to help that child anyway. Ugh. Ugh. Not my head again. Maybe I'll take a shower. Oh, damn it. I haven't brought my painkillers. Maybe they'll have some hair. Nothing. Of course there's nothing. By the bed, on the bedside table, maybe in the closet. It looks so creepy. Locked? Where am I supposed to put my coat? Maybe I could pry open the closet. The lock looks easy enough. Should I do it? Why not? It's my room, my closet. Oh my God. So much dust. And what's this? A hat? Socks? Is this storage, or did the previous guest leave it here? Oh, it's all children's clothes. It looks like it's been lying here for a while now. Was this a child's room? Is this a coincidence? Surely. It must be. Oh, what a nice toy. Oh, what an annoying sound. Silence. Finally. Should I unpack or take a shower? I definitely can't go without a shower. It's not the nicest bathroom ever, but it will do. Such a strange place for a meeting. Weird people, the storm, ghosts. If this person thinks they're going to scare me, maybe they shouldn't have stolen the evidence. If anyone finds out.
Judy! Hello? Damn it, Judy, are you there? To all patrols, this is Constable Wells. I'm chasing a suspect driving into town on A31. The suspect is driving a green Lotus Elite. Damn it! Why now? Ugh.
Hello? Hello? Must have been the wind. Or the squeaky floor. Old houses make a lot of creepy noises anyway, even without the ghost stories. Maybe I should check it out, but I'd rather grab a towel first. I'm definitely not going in there all naked. Of course. No one's here. Who knows what I heard? I'd better get dressed. Oh! What is this doing here? The dust on the floor has been swept. It seems like there's something written here. The Ruth will come to light. That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's truth. I can see it now. It's all shaky and uneven, as if an elderly person wrote that. Or a child. This can't be a coincidence. But how did they get into my room? Or... What the hell? Should I check what's going on? Or should I ignore it? All right. Crime never sleeps, not even at Harbour Watch Inn. And if crime doesn't sleep, then neither do I. What happened? What's all the fuss about? Should I go downstairs or stay here and listen?
When was the last time you saw him?
In the room. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, he was gone.
Has something happened?
Please, Miss Wells, help me. Please.
Adele, calm down. We'll sort it all out.
Can someone please tell me what's going on down here?
It's Hugo. He's just...
The Caswells can't find their son.
He's missing. Something must have happened to him. I feel it. I know it.
Maybe he's just hiding somewhere.
Hugo wouldn't do that. Please, Miss Wells. You're a police officer. Please help me find him. Please do something.
How does she know I'm a police officer? Should I ask her? I don't remember telling you I'm a police officer.
What?
Where did you get that from?
Excuse me. Our son's gone missing. Do you have to make this about yourself?
Just find our son. That's what I'm asking. I'm begging you.
But
what?
If I go after the boy, I'd risk exposing myself. But what if something's really happened to him? Should I help? Of course I'll help you.
Thank you.
Ethel, is it possible that the boy got out somehow?
That's impossible. I've been at reception the whole evening. He didn't pass through there.
In that case, he must still be at the hotel.
Unfortunately, I think you're right.
Unfortunately.
Miss Wells, do you remember why we had to check you into a different room?
What do you mean?
I mean, Hugo is probably hiding somewhere.
Please don't start with your ghost stories.
Oh, just please, why is everybody just standing there? Can you do something? He might be suffering right now while you're all talking.
Adele, calm down.
Hugo? Oh, darling, where are you? Somebody do something.
Calm down.
Hugo! Hugo!
Do not yell, Mrs. Caswell. He obviously does not hear.
Oh, just leave me alone! I need to find him. This is my son. Don't just stand there. Help me, someone. Hugo.
I need to calm Mrs. Caswell down. Gently or quickly.
Hugo! Hugo! Hugo, darling.
Mrs. Caswell.
Hugo, where are you? Where are you? Where
Come
are
on.
you? I have to go.
Where?
I don't know. I just have to go. I have to do something. I have to find him.
I'll go with you.
Calm down. Please. I know you're worried, but everything is going to be okay. I need you to stay calm.
All right, then. All right.
Please, go back to your room. The same applies to you, Reverend.
As you wish.
Ethel, please lock the entrance to the hotel and inform the staff.
Right away, love.
Hugo will probably show up eventually and will come looking for you in your room. So don't leave the room under any circumstances.
But...
Is that clear?
Yes.
I'll personally check all the rooms and other areas in the hotel.
Thank you.
That's okay. It's my job, after all. Okay. Ethel has locked the entrance. All the guests are in their rooms. And I'm here. I guess I can forget about quietly getting out of here tomorrow without anyone remembering me. What have I got myself into? If only my head didn't hurt so much. There are 3 rooms on this floor. I'm guessing by the crying the Caswells must be checked into room number 1. Detective Broderick said he was staying right next door, and the 3rd room must be the Reverend's. Has any of this got something to do with why I'm here? I can't imagine the drunk Reverend or the weepy mother inviting me here. But if it's neither of them, then who is it? I should check on the Caswells first. Find out how it all started. That doesn't sound pleasant. I should probably leave them alone and not just stand there and eavesdrop. But who knows what else I can find out about. Should I knock on the door, or just listen for a while? I'd better listen to this. Maybe I'll find out more than what they're willing to tell me.
Okay, let's do it your way. You want me to do something? Fine, I will.
What are you talking about?
I'll find Hugo, and then you'll finally leave me alone.
Where are you going? You're just going to leave me?
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm searching the rooms.
I see.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Well, come on in. Seems like everyone wants something from me today.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but...
Have you found him? Do you know anything?
I'm sorry, not yet. I need to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. Whatever you need.
Adele, but...
Oh, Richard! Please, go on.
When and where was the last time you saw your son?
How original.
Richard, stop it! About an hour ago, maybe 1.5. He was sitting on the bed here, reading, and I went to have a shower, and I couldn't have been gone long, maybe 10, 15 minutes. But when I came out of the bathroom, he was gone.
And where were you at that time, Mr. Caswell?
Down in the lobby.
Sitting at the bar.
Is it possible that Hugo went downstairs to look for you?
I would have seen him if he'd been there.
Oh, he wouldn't have just left the room like that.
So how come he's not here?
Just relax. Relax. Mrs. Caswell, you said that Hugo had been reading before you left.
Yes, he was just sitting here on the bed reading. Oh, my poor boy.
He must be a very smart boy if he can read already. How old is he? 5?
6. He turned 6 a few days ago. This holiday was supposed to be a gift for him as well.
I taught him how to read when he was 4. He didn't want to. Couldn't focus. But he finally got the hang of it.
That's amazing. What does he like to read?
Fairy tales and fantasy. He's still slow, but, he's still so small. He brought Alice in Wonderland here with him.
Really?
With all due respect, couldn't you just leave us the hell alone?
Richard, she's trying to help us.
By browsing through the books. What's the point of that? Wouldn't you like to know what we had for breakfast or something else that's so important?
Should I keep questioning the father or the mother? Mrs. Caswell, do you think the books could be connected with Hugo's disappearance somehow?
In what way?
He might have gone on an adventure to an unexplored part of the hotel.
No, there's no way. Hugo is a sensible, calm child. I've told him many times that the real world is nothing like the one in the books, and that he has to be careful. What will you tell me what's so funny?
Jesus, the boy likes fairy tales, just like any other kid his age. I have no idea what we're talking about here.
Stop it!
It's all
Stop it.
nonsense.
Why do you think that?
What?
Why do you think it's all nonsense?
Miss Wells knows what she's doing.
Nothing's happened. If it was serious, I'd call the real police.
Oh, now you're crossing the line.
Hugo's probably just sitting somewhere and stuffing himself with candy.
What do you even know about him? You don't even care about him.
And you don't care about anything else.
I've had enough. Should I intervene or leave?
Well, excuse me, but he's my child.
But you won't leave him alone for even a second.
Well, I leave him alone this one time, and now look what's happened.
Enough! With all due respect, I don't have time for this, and I'm not in the mood to listen to your arguments. I want to help you, but I can only do so if you cooperate.
But if you weren't stuffing him with candy all the time, he wouldn't be running around here alone.
You'd rather not feed him at all.
You're overreacting again.
I'm not in the mood
you're
for this.
scolding him every time I give him something.
Give! You're stuffing him like a turkey. Stop it already,
I guess I won't find out anything interesting from the Caswells. But where to now? To the detective or the Reverend? Should I visit the detective or the Reverend? I'd rather check on the Reverend. The detective probably wouldn't be hiding a missing child in his room. There's rosary beads hanging on the doorknob. That makes sense. He's right below room number 5, which is supposedly haunted. What's he doing in there? Maybe he's praying? It sounds weird. Should I knock, or listen to him for a while? I don't like this guy, and I don't like the noises either. I need to hear more.
That thou consumest thyself in single life. If thou issueless shalt have to die, the world will wail thee like a makeless wife. The world will be thy
What's that supposed to be? Is he reading poetry in there?
hath left behind. When every private widow well may see thy children's eyes, her husband's shape is mine. This call is irritating. Who the hell invented thee?
How strange. Let's find out who this Reverend really is.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
We have not officially met, have we? Reverend Timothy McCarthy. Call me Reverend.
Ellis Wells. Nice to meet you.
Please, come on in. Unfortunately, I do not have any snacks here, but may I offer you a drink?
No, thank you. I can't.
I see. It is the lost boy, is it not? It is a terrible suffering indeed. I pray that you find him as soon as possible. Would you mind if I continued packing?
Is he going somewhere? Should I ask him? Are you going somewhere?
What? No, not at all. I am just not very tidy. Yes, I admit, mea maxima culpa. Oh, you would not believe how many things I've left behind at various hotels. Therefore, I prefer to check all my belongings and clean up every evening as I go. But, you have not come in here for a drink and conversation, have you?
No. Do you really think it's haunted here?
Well,
I've not yet heard about a boogeyman kidnapping a child.
Alice, dear, I may not be that old, but I have seen enough in my lifetime. Things that you would not believe, even if I were trying to persuade you for hours. But for this, there will undoubtedly be an entirely secular explanation. A curious boy has set off to explore the hotel. He probably doesn't even know that somebody's looking for him. You will see. He will soon reappear.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Ethel, the receptionist, she didn't seem as confident as you do.
Oh, Ethel, you know, she has been working here for a long time, and she is worried about what is going on here. She even asked for a blessing. She is a charming woman, but, somewhat fearful.
So you think I don't have to be scared of seeing a ghost in the room?
You do not have to be scared at all, but I cannot promise you that you will not see one. But now, please, do not think that I want to rush you, but,
I'll go. We both have a lot to do.
Well, yes.
Goodbye.
May God be with you.
I haven't talked to Detective Broderick yet. Who knows? Maybe you could help with the search. What's that sound? Has he fallen asleep again?
It wasn't me. Don't take photos of
Is he sleep-talking?
Go away.
I wonder what he's dreaming about. Should I knock, or let him sleep? There's no way I can wake him. I'll go check the second floor in the meantime. So, except for the room that I'm staying in, there are 2 other rooms. The mysterious and locked room number 5, and another room that I know nothing about. Where should I go? To the locked room number 5, or to the other room? Room number 5. The cursed room, full of ghosts and boogeymen, in desperate need of an exorcism. Well, I guess there is something intriguing about it. Maybe a curious little boy would want to see a ghost and go inside. Or was he afraid of the room and wanted to get as far away from it as possible? Okay, ghost room. Bring it on. Locked. What a surprise. And I can't just pry it open. The lock looks sturdy and I look too suspicious already. I don't think Hugo is here. Unless he's managed to get inside another way. But how? The child's gone missing. I don't have time to tiptoe around and waste my time with ghost stories. I need the keys, but the Reverend has them. So off to the Reverend. Mr. McCarthy? Mr. McCarthy, hello? Locked. He must have left while I was upstairs. He was packing before. I hope he's not leaving after all. Maybe I can still catch up with him in the lobby.
Miss Wells, what are you still doing here? Where are you going?
Well, Mr. McCarthy isn't in his room and I have to find him.
I see.
Are you really drinking now?
And why not?
A child's gone missing here.
Oh, this...
I could use your help.
Well, but...
But what?
I'm just in the middle of another case. More complicated, and it requires my utmost concentration.
Another case? Aren't you on vacation?
Some crimes can never be dropped. You can do this on your own, Miss Wells.
Are you serious?
Please. Some kid is playing hide-and-seek with his parents. He has nowhere to go and nothing can happen to him here.
Are you willing to take that chance?
No, I guess you're right. We should do something, just to be sure.
Thank you.
A missing child is kind of a big deal, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's a big deal, an important one.
Well, yes.
I think the kidnapper...
A kidnapper?
Well, we always need to take the worst scenario into account.
All of a sudden?
Don't think about the Reverend. After all, he's a man of faith and a drunk. He wouldn't kidnap a child. Trust me, we should speak to the chef.
But I need to get into the locked room.
But why? You've said it yourself, that it's locked.
Actually, you're right.
See? So calm down and come to the kitchen with me.
But...
No but. Let's go.
Could I at least stop by my room?
To the kitchen!
Broderick! Broderick! I've got more important things to do than look after him. But what if he does something stupid? And what if that chef really knows something about the boy? Should I follow him to the kitchen or go to my room?
I think he's the one who's blackmailing her, but okay.
I'd better go to the kitchen. Who knows what Broderick could do there?
You'll see, Wells. The chef is our man.
Oh, come on. We don't have any clues. No leads. Nothing.
Exactly. Perfect cover-up, isn't it?
And why do you think he would do that?
What do I know? Why would anybody murder anyone, or rape, or rob? The criminal's mind is mysterious and full of dark corners.
But that's complete
What
nonsense.
are you doing here? Well?
Good evening, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, what do you want? I'm busy.
We haven't met yet, have we? I'm Alice
Look, I don't care. What are you doing here? If you want a drink...
No, not at all. You know, Mr. Broderick and I,
Enough with this chit-chat. Let's go to the kitchen, shall we?
What?
Only speak when you're spoken to.
Mr. Big Detective, huh? Well, take your power trip back to wherever you got that bad attitude.
Just calm down, Mr. Rogers.
I can say what I want. When I want. In my kitchen. My rules, understand?
For now. What were you doing today between 5 and 7 p.m.?
What's it to you?
Answer the questions.
Mom, please, what's his point?
Well, you know...
Come on, Wells. The clock is ticking. We can either just stand here and chit-chat or go to the kitchen and deal with this. Up and at 'em. It's up to you.
We could just stay here, but what if Broderick is right?
Let's go, shall we?
You're right, Broderick. Let's go.
No, stay there! Oof! Look, that's enough, damn it! And now, you two freaks. What's going on?
Let go off the door or...
Wrong answer! What about you, lady? You look more sensible. What you trying to do here?
Mr. Rogers, I do apologize.
See? We can talk like normal people.
We're just searching for a missing child. Well, the Caswell son has gone missing.
Oh, God. When?
You really don't know?
Know what?
Don't lie.
Look, I'm not lying. I've been here all day, slaving in this kitchen. Nobody told me nothing. Mum, please, seriously, I'm not lying.
How come that you haven't heard anything? Poor Mrs. Caswell screamed all through this place.
Look, I don't know anything about any of this. I'm in the kitchen all the time. It's so loud in there, and then there's that storm raging outside. I really haven't heard anything. Trust me. Mum, you believe me, don't you?
Should I believe him or not? Don't worry, Mr. Rogers. We just need to search the entire hotel, including the kitchen. That's it.
All right. Come in, then.
Thank you.
We are finally getting somewhere.
Mum, tell me the boy's gonna be okay, right? Please, tell me he's gonna be fine.
Should I comfort him? I wouldn't worry. I'm sure nothing's happened to him.
Righto then. Come in. This is our kitchen. Nothing special. 3 stoves, 2 ovens. I work here alone. You know, a lot of people used to visit this hotel. There used to be, well, 3 or 4 of us here. But now, especially in the off-season, I usually make, like, 5 or 10 portions for each meal, depending on the day and reservations. Most of that's for the staff. Otherwise, it's to order.
And what's that noise?
Central ventilation. I've been telling them it needs fixed for a while now. Still nothing.
Okay, now I understand why you couldn't hear Mrs. Caswell.
And that you're grumpy all the time.
What?
Nothing.
It doesn't seem like a child could hide here.
I've told you so. It's pretty tight in here. I would have noticed it.
Make no mistake, dear colleague. You have to search in places you wouldn't normally think of checking. What about the oven?
Oh, please, there's nothing in there.
And what about the pot?
You can't be serious.
Broderick, what are you doing?
It's better to check everything.
Go ahead then, Sherlock. I'm making clam chowder in that for tomorrow.
Really hot. As it should be.
Mr. Rogers, and what about these 2 doors?
What?
These 2 doors.
Oh, one leads to the dry storage, and the other one to the walk-in freezers.
May I have a look inside, please?
If you want to, but I'm telling you, nobody's there. Check the lobby, the rooms, the cellar, I don't know.
Keep your advice to yourself and open the door.
Fine. Where do you want to have a look?
Should I check the storage room or the walk-in freezer? Open the freezer, please.
You all right? Hurry up!
Why don't you try it yourself? It's stuck.
That needs some serious muscles.
And that's certainly something a little boy doesn't have.
Well, that's true, but who knows? Maybe someone locked him in there.
And who would that be?
I never share sensitive information with suspects.
Oi!
Stop it and just open it, Mr. Rogers.
All right, all right.
Can you see anything?
Nothing. No, just frozen meat. It's so cold in here.
-10 miles.
What?
There's nothing in here.
Rogers, turn the ventilator off. I can't hear a word. Haven't you heard? Turn it off.
I am, but I'm not going to do it.
Please.
Play with me.
Can you two stop it?
The operating room clearly states that the ventilation must be on during the kitchen's operating hours.
I don't care about your rules. Just turn it off. I can't solve it like this.
As if you could solve anything.
What did you say?
You heard.
For the last time, I'm ordering you to turn off the ventilation.
And for the last time, I'm telling you, that's not going to happen.
Enough! We can't go on like this. You obviously won't stop arguing, so one of you needs to go.
But it's my kitchen.
My investigation.
Stop it!
Who should I send away? The chef or the detective?
Why is it an X?
Broderick, leave us alone for a moment.
What? You heard. Dear colleague.
Broderick, please.
Come on. This is my case. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll make him tell me things he doesn't even know.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
I admit maybe I'm a bit harsh, but you don't know this job as I do. That chef must be hiding something. We're this close.
Come on, you're drunk. You reek of it.
I've just had one drink, nothing more.
Just calm down a little.
I'm fine.
Please.
No, that can't be. You can't do this to me. This is my investigation, my big chance.
Just go to your room and sleep it off. You'll feel better in the morning.
I need to find that freaking child. Do you understand me? I have to find him.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
That won't help me. It has to be me. I finally have to prove that I can handle it, that I can do it. Oh, all right. It's like that. I'll find him myself. You'll see.
I think we can do without the ventilation now.
There was nothing in the freezer, so I'll have a look in the storage. Could you open it, please?
Yeah, sure. So, nothing in there, right?
Nothing at all. No, just a couple of preserves. Potatoes.
Told you. The boy's not here.
Mr. Rogers, look, you seem like a pretty normal guy. What was that all about?
That partner of yours started it.
He's not my partner. They say you're angry all the time. Why?
Well,
What's bothering you?
nothing.
Come on.
When I say it's nothing, then it's nothing. Why don't you all just leave me alone?
Where are you going?
I'm going out. I'm done with all this talking.
He's starting to get angry again. Should I keep questioning?
Everybody in this bloody hotel.
Mr. Rogers,
Go and do one.
please wait.
And so can you.
I need your help.
Why would I do that?
But think about the child.
I don't care.
What if something has really happened to him?
But I don't know where he is.
Well, unlike me, you know a lot about this hotel.
Try checking the cellar.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Could you please take me there?
No.
Please.
Stop begging. I'm leaving.
You don't need to worry. You're not a suspect.
Look, that's not my point.
Then what is?
I'm just not going to that cellar.
But why?
Because my wife died there.
I didn't know that. I apologize.
Viola was sick, you know. In her head. We used to live in that vacant room at the end of the hallway. There were leaks. It was cold in there. But we were doing just fine. I wanted to build a house for us. We were supposed to have kids, you know. Happy family. Everything was just fine. But one morning, I just didn't find her there.
I'm so sorry about that.
Ethel from reception will give you the cellar keys, but I'm not going there with you.
Great. Well done, Alice. All I wanted was to come here, hand over the evidence, and get out of here. I wish I could just go to my room, pack my bags, and get away from this place and all of these people. But that's not possible anymore. Not now. I can't leave until that little boy is found. Should I have another look around here? I'll have another look around here, just in case. Nothing. Broken tiles, dirty dishes, but no sign that Hugo has been here. What's this? It's a photo. A pregnant woman standing in front of the hotel. That must be Viola, his wife. She was so pretty. She doesn't seem sick. But how can one tell from a photo? I should go to the reception and ask about the cellar. I don't want to spend another minute in this kitchen.
Mrs. Caswell, please go back to your room.
That's not happening. I'm not going to just sit here while Hugo is missing.
Okay. I'm hoping it's saved. I don't know how the save system works, where it saves, but I need a break. This has been a long session. I'm enjoying it, but yeah. I'm gonna take a break. That's Evidence 111. Check it out. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.